PlayStation's new exclusive game, Astro could win Game of the Year. Going off the reviews I've seen of this game, the hype surrounding it seems to be well placed. Metacritic gave it a 94%, with the reviewer saying that it is one of the best games he has ever played. Now, I haven't played the game, so I wouldn't know, but the reviews alone are telling me that it is a masterpiece of a game. Considering the games that have been released this year, it is definitely in contention for the Game of the Year title. Given that the other games that have been released look to be made by a person pulling whatever magical pixie dust they had up their ass. I mean, let's have a look at some of the other games in contention. And I'm using the term contention lightly here, by the way. Ubisoft's big game, Star Wars Outlaws. Usually Star Wars games have been great in the past, with Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor both brilliant games. But then, I don't know what happened. The magical gremlins at Ubisoft got their dirty little hands on it and have ruined it all. Like, Skull and Bones has to be the worst thing I've ever seen. I don't know how long that was in production for, but I think it was a long-ass time to get something that looks like complete shit. But hey, wait a minute. You know what could be in contention? What's that? Concord. Oh, yeah. That's right, Concord could win it all. The whole Concord situation was actually a slap in the face to gamers. How can you spend 8 years on a project only for it to have an all-time peak of 866 people? Roblox games pull more people than that, and they're probably made by 5-year-olds. So no, Concord will not win Game of the Year. And I swear, if I see people arguing and saying that Helldivers 2 will win, you need to go to the psychiatric ward and get yourself checked out. Because that game was the epitome of how to fuck around and find out. Sony requiring players to have a PSN account, otherwise they can't play, is the most diabolical thing I've ever heard. And I have heard one of my teachers say, "Do you want some skibbity slices?" Overall, that game has fallen the hell off, with only 23,000 people active now, which is still good, but considering it had over 500,000 at one point, I think it's just insane that it's fallen off that bad. I would say right now, at the moment, Black Myth Wukong and Astro are in contention for the Game of the Year title. However, I have heard more glowing receptions for Astro, and if that wins, I have to say, that just shows the amount of dog crap that has been released this year. I'm not saying it's a bad game, I haven't played it, but that's crazy if it wins. Personally, if it wins, I'd be actually quite glad, but considering other AAA games have been put out, and you would expect them to, be up there in contention, it's just amazing how game developers can destroy a game that much.